Limited and the CEO Global Gold City welcome the media from the local media from my state, and I welcome media from the national media, and I also thank and welcome media globally. We are connected right now. Let me tell you, this press meet is connected right from we are connected right from India to Gulf countries and to European countries, right from Asia Pacific. There are members on our link right now. I welcome my media friends from Asia Pacific region. I welcome my media friends from Gulf region. I welcome media friends from a European region and Russian region and African region. I welcome all my media friends from across the world. Right now, the timeline is not suitable for US, so except US. There are a lot of people, a lot of my media friends who have joined me in this press conference. I welcome for a press launch of our Global Gold City. Let me tell you what exactly is the Global Gold City. Gold is a very fragmented industry across the globe. It is very fragmented, very distributed. It's in terms of mining, in terms of refining, in terms of manufacturing, in terms of designing, in terms of retailing. It is at a very fragmented stage. So we at Gold Sika is trying to bring this fragmented pieces into one place, into India, and having a global special economic zone. We are trying to bring the mining industries, we are trying to bring the refining, grading, designing, and its business, its financial sectors, its vaulting, and to India here. And this is how we have conceived the project called Global Gold City. It's going to be a global village. It's going to be a global fulcrum point for the gold industry. We are welcoming players from the mining industry to set up their offices here in India at our Global Gold City. We are inviting global players into mining. We are welcoming or inviting global players into retailing, cross-border trade, financing, insurance, logistics, vaulting. Every player into the gold ecosystem to Global Gold City. It's going to be a 2,000-acre project, which is specialized project, international city that we are going to set up. I would like to confirm here, gentlemen, this is not a real estate project. This is a special economic zone that we are trying to bring the whole ecosystem of the gold industry into one place. Let me tell you, gentlemen, my friends, media friends, and people who are watching this, gold is going to become a currency in the future. That is now at we have the gold is positioning itself as the currency of the future. So before the gold is positioned as the currency of the future, we are trying to bring the gold, the gamut of whole gold industry to one place. In this endeavor, I would like the cooperation of my press media right from Asia Pacific region to European region to American region to guide us, to popularize it, to project or to help us bring this whole gold industry to one place. I would like my colleague to present the video that we have created for our gold city. Please.
Today, we are diving into a vision that is, well, nothing short of audacious. We're talking about a plan to build an entire city from the ground up, all for one single purpose: to completely re-anchor and reshape the entire global gold industry. Alright, so you're probably looking at this and wondering, what exactly is that? What we're seeing here is the grand vision for Global Gold City. The core idea is to take one of the world's most ancient and valuable assets and centralize it into a single high-tech ecosystem. It's a very ambitious concept. Let's get into why its creators believe it's so necessary. You don't just build a city for no reason. What problem is a project of this magnitude trying to solve? Well, it all starts with the sheer scale of the gold market. As this presentation argues, the market is at a historic inflection point. Just take a moment to let that number sink in. $15 trillion. That's the scale of the global gold market we're dealing with. The stakes are incredibly high, and the system that manages all this value is, according to the source, under some immense pressure. Now, this slide really paints a picture of the core problem, doesn't it? The current industry is portrayed as this tangled, chaotic mess. There's this immense friction between the 5 core functions: mining, refining, trading, vaulting, and finance. Right now, they're all pretty much disconnected. These are the specific friction points the source highlights. We're talking about mining industries where you can't really see what's going on, flawed infrastructure, and a pretty big argument that traditional hubs like Zurich and Dubai are struggling to meet modern demands. Things like ESG compliance. Investors want to know their gold is sourced ethically and sustainably. They want full traceability, and they want support for gold's new role as a cross-border currency. All of this friction leads to what the presentation calls the global gold paradox. This is a fundamental shift in what gold is in the 21st century, and it really underpins the entire rationale for this project. Here's the crucial point. On the left, you've got gold as a big commodity, a physical thing you trade. But on the right, you see how it's evolving into a bigger currency, a global valuation anchor that's used for cross-border settlement. The problem is that the old fragmented system we have now was built for the world on the left, not the one that's emerging on the right. If the problem is fragmentation, what's the proposed solution? Well, it's pretty much the complete opposite. A single, vertically integrated ecosystem that's designed to unify the entire industry. Here it is. The answer is presented in the source material: Global Gold City. The plan is to design and build the world's first fully integrated gold ecosystem. The mission statement is about as clear and ambitious as the project itself: to take all those tangled, separate parts of the gold industry and finally bring them together in one place. How would this integration actually work? Well, it starts with the physical supply chain, connecting everything from the mine and the refinery all the way through the complex logistics of valuation and global trade. Then you layer on the financial and institutional frameworks. We're talking the bullion exchanges, insurance providers, worldwide associations, and even the bullion bankers who finance the entire trade. And finally, the integration goes all the way to the human element and the final product, including the university for skill training, jewelry manufacturing, manufacturing equipment suppliers, and even retail. It's a complete end-to-end model. Okay, a system this ambitious needs an incredibly solid foundation. So how is it designed to build trust in a market where trust is quite literally everything? The source material lays out a model built on 3 core pillars. Here they are. First, you have physical integrity, which is all about ensuring the gold itself is pure and ethically sourced. Second is digital liquidity, creating a seamless 24/7 global marketplace. And third, human capital, developing the skills to future-proof the industry. So let's start with physical integrity. This lays out a transparent, ESG-compliant refining process. It's designed to create a premium green gold by using things like clean energy and eco-friendly chemical processes. Now, for digital liquidity, the key is the golden passport. Think of this as a birth certificate for every single ounce of gold. It's a proprietary blockchain ledger that tracks its origin, its ESG credentials, and its entire journey through the supply chain. This is what enables full traceability and tokenization. The third pillar, Human capital is anchored by this idea of a gold university. I know this diagram is incredibly detailed, but the core goal is pretty simple. Create a global center for everything from artisan training and jewelry manufacturing to digital marketing and compliance. It's about ensuring the industry has the talent it needs to evolve. When you put all of these pieces together, the project claims to be more than just a city or a trading hub. It aims to create an entirely new economic archetype and profound implications. This slide really gets to the heart of one of the project's claimed biggest impacts, especially for its host nation, India. The idea is to shift India from what they call a buyer economy, where billions in value just leak out to foreign processing hubs, into a maker economy that captures that value every step of the way. The scale of the projected economic impact is staggering. The presentation puts forward a figure of over 1 million total jobs created. That includes jobs directly within the city, indirectly in supporting industries, and jobs induced throughout the wider economy. That brings us to the final provocative question posed by the source material itself. It asks if a project like this could lead to a new global regulatory authority for gold. It concludes that if this scenario becomes a reality, it could mark the beginning of a new world order, a truly world-changing vision to ponder. Global Gold City isn't just redesigning a supply chain, it is building the foundation for the next century of global wealth, where tradition meets transparency to redefine the very value of gold.
Well, gentlemen, this global gold city will have a revenue of about 40 to 50 billion dollar, roughly converting into about 3,60,000 crore of revenue that can be started within 3 years of its operations. This is also going to have about 10 lakh impacted jobs. This global have a 10 lakh impacted jobs, will have a revenue turnover about 40 to 50 billion dollar, and this global gold city is going to have a knowledge university by itself. It is one of its kind, first university for gold industry, which will train right from mining technicians to designing artifacts, gold manufacturing. The whole ecosystem is going to be a training session, training and a learning and a knowledge university for the whole ecosystem of the gold industry. We are also working with a lot of foreign companies, and we are also working with a lot of foreign organizations to make this a reality. Within 1 year of today's time, this gold city will see its sunlight and will go forward. To put you more information into it, we are also working with the governments of the states of the South India governments. We are very actively working with the government of Kerala to put this this global gold city into Kerala. We are also working with Andhra Pradesh, government of Andhra Pradesh, and also we have also submitted the proposal in the talks with government of Telangana. These three governments, that this project may come up in one of the three states, because this requires a lot of policy support by the state government and by the union government itself. So we are looking for a government support in terms of policy support, in terms of. I would hand my mic to my colleague, Mr. Pratap, Itori Pratap, to give you further details.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to you all. This project, as our CEO has just now told, is to bring all the 360-degree things into one single place. Right now, everything is fragmented here. As he has told you that mining happens at some place, refining happens at some place, and there are multiple things. So, in order to facilitate a single place where everything can be accommodated, we are trying to establish this golden gold city. It basically includes multiple SPVs, which will be taking care of each and every activity that is required. So, in this process, as our sir has told just now, we are in talks with multiple South Indian states like Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, talks with multiple states with respect to Kerala, with respect to Andhra Pradesh, and in Telangana also we have submitted our proposal and we are awaiting for their positive notes. And as sir has already told you, this will be coming in one of the South Indian states, whichever wants to grab this opportunity. So we are expecting this facility to provide a huge employment. It is basically a kind of a event which is going to have a great socio-economic what you call a recognition for the state, which is going to implement this, and it is going to generate a lot of employment. And we are also coming up with a university, skill university we are proposing, where the required training is provided to the youth of that particular area, to see that the required manpower is provided through this university, so that there can be some kind of a skilled environment, that employment that is generated for everybody. Apart from this, let me also tell you that each and every activity that is involved is done through an SPV, a special purpose vehicle. Say, for example, if you have a refining, then the refining will be done through a special purpose vehicle. Similarly, whatever the entities that are required to complete this entire process in a 360-degree way, everything will be taken care by those SPVs. So in addition to that, it generates a lot of revenue for the state which is taking up this activity, and we are expecting that the governments will come forward. At the same time, we are also looking for international participation in this one. We are also looking forward for some kind of tie-ups, associations with the global giants who are into this industry, to see that everything is provided in a single platform. And if any questions are there, you can always have those questions, so that we are here to answer about this global project. Thank you.
To continue, give you more information, the Global Gold City has also formed about 8 to 10 subsidiary companies, special purpose vehicle for each activity. We are going to set up 10 clusters: mining cluster, the refining cluster, the designing cluster, manufacturing cluster, knowledge cluster, so retailing cluster. So we are setting up 10 different clusters in this Global Gold City, and each cluster will be executed by one special purpose vehicle. We have already created about 8 to 10 special purpose vehicle. One of the clusters that is going to have is a university, a full-fledged university that we are trying to put it. Gentlemen, also we would like to pass on, communicate to this medium, from the media to the Indian government and to the government, sovereign government and other sovereign governments and other authorities of the world. We are also proposing to work towards, decide or present a white paper on gold bank. We are also proposing working towards a system called presenting a white paper for a world gold bank. So this is it. We are working in multi-dimensional ways to make this Global Gold City a reality, and it's functional in a very short time. And we are passing on this message to the sovereign governments and also to the giants, to the financial giants, to the industry giants, to join us to make this a dream a reality. And I would invite right now Mr. Gopal Sharma to put a few words. Thank you.
It's fine. Hi. So basically, if you have seen in current times, we always used to see that the West Asia, usually the Middle East, the Saudis, Dubai's, hold the gold, and they have been termed as the golden hub or the gold cities, etc. But now, owing to these clashes that has recently happened, no country is safe, is what I could say. But now when we see India, somewhere down, we are still safe in terms of everything that the government has provided. Now, the kind of project that we are bringing in, it's one of a kind project, and the only one that would be present in the world. So imagine something like this in India, where all the giants, all the players who are into the mining industry, the refining industries, etc., have their offices in India, and this entire operation is running in India. So the gold flow would happen from India, and the way we used to always portray that Bharat Sone ki chidiya thi, maybe again it would become the same thing, where we we are having an entire city which actually takes the mining officers, the refining officers, the wholesalers, the retailers, the jewelry design institutes, everything at one place. And we have all the world expertise in India sitting and doing their work and the businesses. So that's the kind of value that we are bringing in through this global gold city. If you have more doubts and all, we are ready with Q&A sessions if the project and everything is clear to everyone.
We can open up the question answer sessions. One thing I would like to tell you is that the press person, the friends that are present here, can have a direct question and answer sessions with us, and the world media which is watching us right from Asia Pacific region to the European region. We have already sent the contact details on our links and on our pages. You can get contact with us with a request for a WhatsApp or in email. We will be able to give you detailed interviews to every request that we'll be receiving from the Asia Pacific region or from the India region or from Asia region, Gulf region, European regions and everywhere. So please do feel free to contact us on our email and on our contacts, and we are ready to give you all kind of information to popularize this project. And thank you very much for my global media friends who are connected or joined us to our links. And also I thank you, the local media which is physically present here. And the floor is open for the questions. Thank you.
మనం గ్లోబల్ గోల్డ్ సిటీ ఏర్పాటు చేయడానికి ముఖ్యమైన కారణం ఏంటంటే గోల్డ్లో ట్రైనింగ్ ఇంకా చాలా స్కాటర్డ్గా ఉంది. ఎక్కడ కూడా మనకి ఒక రిక్వైర్డ్ స్కిల్ లైక్ డిజైనింగ్ కానీ లేకపోతే మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ స్కిల్స్ కానీ కోర్ లెవెల్లో ఇంకా లేవు. సో మనకు ఆ స్కిల్స్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేయగలిగితే కనుక ఆ యూనివర్సిటీలో నుంచి వచ్చే వాళ్ళకి ఆటోమేటిక్గా మన ఏదైతే గ్లోబల్ గోల్డ్ సిటీ మనం ప్రపోజ్ చేస్తున్నామో అందులోనే ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ జనరేషన్ జరిగే అవకాశం ఉంటుంది. ఈ ఉద్దేశంతో ఆ రిక్వైర్డ్ స్కిల్స్, ఎందుకంటే ఇండస్ట్రీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ ఈజ్ మోర్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ దెన్ థియరాటికల్ నాలెడ్జ్. సో ఆ స్కిల్ సెట్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేయడం కోసం మనము ఒక యూనివర్సిటీ లాంటివి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలని ఒక ప్రపోజల్ చేస్తున్నాం. అన్ని ఆప్షన్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేస్తున్నామండి. మనం తెలంగాణ గవర్నమెంట్ తోటి జస్ట్ ఇప్పుడే ఇనిషియేట్ చేస్తున్నాము డిస్కషన్స్. ప్రపోజల్ పంపించారు. సో గవర్నమెంట్ నుంచి మనకి ఎలాంటి రెస్పాన్స్ వస్తుందో చూసి ఒకవేళ మనం టైఅప్ పెట్టుకోగలిగితే వాళ్ళతోటి టైఅప్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు. లేదు వాళ్ళు మనకే ఫెసిలిటేట్ చేస్తాము అంటే అక్కడే ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఆ మల్టిపుల్ ఆప్షన్స్ ఇంకా చాలా బేసిక్ స్టేజ్లో ఉంది, ప్రిలిమినరీ స్టేజ్లో రైట్ నౌ విత్ తెలంగాణ గవర్నమెంట్. సో ఏ అవకాశం ఉంటే అవకాశం మనం తప్పకుండా ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తాం. డిగ్రీ ఎకో సిస్టమ్ లాగా దాన్ని ఏర్పాటు చేసి అక్కడే మొత్తం గోల్డ్ కానీ సిల్వర్ కానీ సంబంధించిన మొత్తం మెకానిజం అంతా ఒకే దగ్గర ఉండేలాగా ప్రయత్నం చేస్తాం. దీని ముఖ్యమైన కారణం ఏంటంటే మనకి ప్రస్తుతానికి అంతా స్కాటర్ అయ్యి ఉంది. మనకి రా మెటీరియల్ కావాలి అంటే ఒక దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాలి, రిఫైనింగ్ చేయాలంటే ఇంకో దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాలి, డిజైన్ చేసుకోవాలి అంటే ఇంకో దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళాలి. సో ఇన్ని రకాలుగా వెళ్ళడం వల్ల లాజిస్టిక్స్ పెరిగిపోతున్నాయి, కాస్ట్లు పెరిగిపోతాయి. రెండోది వచ్చి అవసరమైనప్పుడు అందుబాటులో ఉంటాయో లేదో మనకి గ్యారంటీ కూడా ఉంటుంది. అదే మనం వాళ్ళంటే ఒక సిటీ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ చేయగలిగితే కనుక అందులోనే మనకి మొత్తం ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి సో మనకి ఒక విధంగా మనకి సోషల్గా కానీ ఎకనామికల్గా కానీ అన్నీ కూడా మనకి బెనిఫిషియల్గా ఉంటాయి. ఆ ఉద్దేశంతో మనం ఈ గ్లోబల్ గోల్డ్ సిటీ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం ప్లాన్ చేస్తాం.
ఈ సిటీ ఎక్కడ అనుకుంటున్నారు? ప్రభుత్వం నుంచి మీకు ఏమైనా ప్రోత్సాహకాలు?
ఇప్పుడు ఇదైతే కాన్సెప్ట్ ఆల్రెడీ మనము కేరళ గవర్నమెంట్ తోటి, ఆంధ్ర గవర్నమెంట్ తోటి డిస్కస్ చేసాము. తెలంగాణ గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా మనం ప్రపోజల్ సబ్మిట్ చేసాము. సో మా ఉద్దేశం ఏంటంటే దీన్ని సౌత్ ఇండియాలోనే పెట్టాలి అని ఒక ఉద్దేశము. అవకాశం అంతా తెలుగు రాష్ట్రాల్లోనే ప్రిఫర్ చేయడానికి ప్రయత్నిస్తున్నాము. కాకపోతే ఏ రాష్ట్రం ముందు చేస్తే ఆ రాష్ట్రానికి వెళ్ళడానికి అయితే మేము బిజినెస్ పరంగా చూస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇది మేము ఏదైతే మల్టిపుల్ ఆప్షన్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేస్తున్నాం.
ఎంతమందికి ఉద్యోగ ఉపాధి అవకాశాలు రావచ్చు?
ఇట్ డిపెండ్స్ అండి. లైక్ టు స్టార్ట్ విత్ అట్లీస్ట్ ఒక 10,000 దగ్గర నుంచి మనకి ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే మీకు చెప్పాను నేను రిఫైనింగ్ దగ్గర నుంచి మనకి జ్యువెలరీ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ దాకా చాలా ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇదంతా కూడా ప్రస్తుతానికి మనకి చాలా అన్ఆర్గనైజ్ సెక్టార్లో ఉంది. మీరు చూస్తే కనుక పనులు చేసేవాళ్ళు జ్యువెలరీ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరర్స్ మీరు చిన్న చిన్న ప్రదేశాల కోసం చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో వాళ్ళందరినీ మనకు సింగిల్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ అయితే తీసుకురావచ్చు. సో దాని ప్రకారం మనకి బోల్డ్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. సో మినిమం ఎంత లేదా కానీ 10-15 వేల నుంచి అయితే కానీ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ ఖచ్చితంగా క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది.
It will have a 10 lakh impacted jobs. It will have minimum of 10 lakh impacted jobs. And also it will have a revenue of about 3,60,000 crores. This project of this size will turn out into it will contribute hugely to our Modi ji dream of becoming a $5 trillion economy. So we are trying to bring the whole gamut of whole ecosystem of the world, gold ecosystem to India here. And this will have a 10 lakh minimum, 10 lakh plus or minus 10 lakh impacted jobs, direct jobs, indirect jobs, impacted jobs, and the other calculation in that. So we are trying to have this kind of a 10 lakh impacted jobs, and then again have about 40 to 50 billion dollar of revenue generation in when the city is fully operational. We are also working with Kerala government, Andhra government, Telangana government, and then whichever government ties up with the first, there's a advanced level talks with Kerala government, but we are also looking it for a strategic placement of this project because this is a global project. We require a very near airport. We require international connectivity through airspace. We require international connectivity, a secured place. So because this matters with the gold. So we are working with few governments, and most probably if one of the three governments comes forward, Kerala government is already into us. So Andhra Pradesh government, because Andhra Pradesh is strategically located with the seaports, and good airport connectivity. So we are working with the governments, and because this project also needs a lot of policy support rather than any kind of a thing. It requires a lot of policy support, because it's an international project. So we are working it out. In the meantime, in few days' time or maybe another few months' time, we will again update the press with regard to progress of the project. The biggest point of this project is the university, knowledge university that we are trying to put it in here, which will be one of its kind in the world. So hopefully another few months, we will again come back to the press and announce our progress. Thank you very much. This is a global gold city is a project, is a global project that we are trying to put it into India here in the southern states of Kerala, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, which will generate a revenue of about 3.6 lakh. So it will contribute hugely to the 5 trillion economy in a few days to come. This is one of the projects envisaged is going to change. It's going to be a game changer of the gold industry. Very soon, gold will also be a currency of the world. Cross-border trade will happen in gold. So we are also getting the environment, getting the stage ready for India to be the Vishwa Guru. And once again, we also dream to achieve, help us to achieve the dream of India to become a Sone Ki Chudiya once more. So this is it. Hopefully we'll get a cooperation from the general public, the world powers, and the world sovereign states, and the financial giants of the world, and also the Indian government in the policy to set up this global gold city, make it a reality soon. We will again meet the press in a few months' time to update on this. Mr. Pratap for Telugu.
కాన్సెప్ట్ పట్టుకొస్తున్నాము ఫర్ ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇన్ అవర్ కంట్రీ. సో ఇందులో మనం ఏంటంటే మొత్తం బంగారానికి సంబంధించి ఉత్పత్తి రంగం అంటే రైట్ ఫ్రమ్ రిఫైనింగ్ దగ్గర నుంచి జ్యువెలరీ మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ వరకు కంప్లీట్గా ఒకటే ఎకో సిస్టంలో తీసుకొచ్చి ఒకే సిటీ లాగా డెవలప్ చేసి అందులో మొత్తం ఎకో సిస్టమ్ని డెవలప్ చేయాలని ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాము. దీనివల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇప్పటిదాకా ఎక్కడైతే మనకి ఫ్రాగ్మెంటెడ్గా ఈ యాక్టివిటీస్ జరుగుతున్నాయో అవన్నీ కూడా ఒక దగ్గరికి వస్తాయి. దీనివల్ల మనకి జరిగే ఉపయోగం ఏంటంటే ఒకటి కాస్ట్ బెనిఫిట్ ఉంటుంది, రెండోది వచ్చేటప్పటికి ఒకే ఏరియాలో మొత్తం అంతా యాక్టివిటీ జరగడం వల్ల ఆ ఏరియా బాగా డెవలప్ అవుతుంది, ఆ స్టేట్ బాగా డెవలప్ అవుతుంది, లాట్ ఆఫ్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్ ఒకటి క్రియేట్ అవుతుంది. రెండోది వచ్చి ఎకనామిక్గా కూడా కంట్రీ ఎకానమీ కానీ ఆ స్టేట్ ఎకానమీ కానీ ఇది ఒక మంచి ఒక ఊతం ఇచ్చే పద్ధతిగా మనం ఊహించవచ్చు. సో ఇది మనం ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ స్టేజ్లో ప్రస్తుతానికి మనం కేరళ స్టేట్ తోటి డిస్కషన్లో అడ్వాన్స్ లెవెల్లో ఉంది కేరళతోటి. ఇప్పుడు అలాగే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ గవర్నమెంట్ కూడా మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నాము, తెలంగాణ గవర్నమెంట్ దగ్గర ప్రపోజల్ మనం సబ్మిట్ చేసాము. సో వాళ్ళ దగ్గర నుంచి రెస్పాన్స్ని బట్టి ఏ స్టేట్ అయితే మనకి బాగా ఫీజిబుల్గా ఉంటుందో, ఎక్కడైతే మనకి కావాల్సిన ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ ఇప్పుడే మా సార్ చెప్పినట్టు పోర్ట్స్ కానీ లేకపోతే ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ ఎక్కడైతే మనకి రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఉండేది ఫీజిబుల్గా ఉంటుందో ఆ స్టేట్ని చూస్ చేసుకొని చేద్దామని ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నాము. సో వీఆర్ ఆల్సో ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ షార్ట్లీ తొందరలో స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్స్ దగ్గర నుంచి కూడా మన స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్స్ దగ్గర రెస్పాన్స్ రావచ్చు. వస్తే కనుక మీకు మళ్ళీ మేము అది అప్డేట్ చేస్తాం తప్పకుండా. సో ఇంతకు ముందుగా మీకు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఇక్కడ ముఖ్యమైన కారణం ఏంటి అంటే కనుక ఒక సింగిల్ ప్లేస్లో మొత్తం యాక్టివిటీస్ జరగాలి. అన్ని దగ్గరలకి అందరూ వెళ్ళి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళి తెచ్చుకునే బదులు ఒకే ప్లేస్లో అన్ని రంగులు ఉంటే కనుక అందరికీ అది ఒక వెసులుబాటు ఉంటుంది, వీలు ఉంటుంది అన్న ఒక ఉద్దేశంతో ఈ గ్లోబల్ గోల్స్ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం. అంటే ఇది అంటే ఇక్కడ డిజిటల్ గోల్డ్ ఇప్పుడు మనం పెట్టుకున్న ఈ సిస్టమ్కి ప్రస్తుతానికైతే కనుక ఒక సంబంధం ఏమి మనం పెట్టట్లేదండి. ఇదేంటంటే బేసిక్గా ఫిజికల్ యాక్టివిటీస్ అన్ని చేయడానికి. కాకపోతే మనం బ్యాంకింగ్ అండ్ ఫైనాన్షియల్ సర్వీస్ కూడా అందులో ఇంక్లూడ్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి ఫ్యూచర్లో మేబీ ఒకసారి మనకి ఒక స్టేటస్ మనకి తెలిసిన తర్వాత దాని యాక్టివిటీని మనం ఇంక్లూడ్ చేసుకునే అవకాశాలు మనం ఎక్స్ప్లోర్ చేయొచ్చు.
ఓకే సార్.